What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video in my aircraft ranking series. In this video, we are doing the Boeing 777s, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different ones in my collection. However, one of them is broken, so technically 9. Yeah, I'm gonna list it down as, I don't know, I think I'm gonna list it down as 9, because I don't really count broken planes, but I'm still going to feature it in the video. So what you have in front of you are like welly versions of the 777 and other makes. We've got the Emirates Boeing 777 in welly. Yeah, Emirates Boeing 777X, Boeing 777X, or 777-9 or X, I don't know, house livery. And then like an Alitalia Boeing 777, I think. There's also an AM International of this type of mold that I have, but I didn't get it for this. The landing gear are pretty cool on this. They don't roll, but they're cool. I just think the cockpit looks really weird on this plane. But yeah, these are just some cool planes I thought I'd briefly show, but they're not going to be included in the video because they're not Daron. But yeah, I've got a lot of like 777s that aren't Daron for some reason. Anyways, starting at spot number 10, I think I am going to include all 10 and even count the broken one. We've got the FedEx Express Boeing 777. This is sad. I didn't really want to include this plane as last place. I wasn't going to because I really like this plane. It's so simplistic. Like, it's so undetailed. It just looks so much like a toy. Just because the whole fuselage is like straight white, which is cool. Like, you could argue that's cool, but I couldn't convince myself to put this in front of other aircraft later on the list. So yeah, you've got the cockpit at front, and it says FedEx Express in the purple and orange letters. And then on the engines there, it says it. That's a cool touch. And then it's got just a plain American flag at the back, the FedEx tail logo, which is pretty cool because it's got this like strip of silver at the front, which I like. So yeah, it's not at all a bad plane at all. There's no bad planes on this list, but it is gonna get 10th place for me. Okay, coming in at number 9. This one's pretty rare because you can only find this in a double aircraft play set, the Delta Airlines Boeing 777. And both of these are stickers, by the way. There's only one airplane on this list that's not stickers, which is kind of crazy. The Boeing 777s are not good at doing painted models, or Daron isn't good at it. But yeah, this is a pretty simple plane. It's similar to all the other Delta planes with the new liveries. It's got the SkyTeam logo at the front, Delta logo with the red triangle, blue engines, dark blue underbelly, just the 777 fuselage. And then it's got the American flag at the back, and then the Delta logo, which I think looks really good on the 777 for Delta and the A350. I've got the 757, 767, 777, A350, and an old livery 767. I think that's it. But yeah, that gets spot number 9. It's a cool plane. It's cool to have at airports too. Then coming in a similar airplane at spot number 8, it's the American Airlines Boeing 777 in the new livery. This one is cool, but I like how, like, if you look at it compared to a regular plane, like, it's like a shade of like light gray. The whole thing, the wings, stabilizers, and fuselage, like when you look at this plane, none of it is actually just like white, which is what American Airlines did with their new liveries, and I really like that, and I think Daron did a pretty good job of showing that. But it's stickers, and the details are just pretty simplistic. So it says American at the front. It's got the new American Airlines logo, and then it's got the American flag, and then there's the American Airlines tail. I did an unboxing. I've done an unboxing for all these guys on this channel, actually. But, yeah, that's what the aircraft looks like. I get spot number 8. Get these guys closer together. Okay, spot number 7. This is when we get into the good stuff. Air Canada Boeing 777. This might actually be the newer livery. I don't know if this is the old livery or the new livery. I'm pretty sure this is the newer livery, even though they kind of backtracked on it because the other livery is pretty fire. This plane is simple. Like, it's really simple, similar to Delta, but I like it just because I like Air Canada. It says Air Canada on it. It's got the Star Alliance logo. It's got the maple leaf with the circle around it. And then it's like a really dark shade of blue. It's basically black on the engines, the bottom of the airplane, which I like a lot. Like, they could have just made the bottom white, but they didn't, so I like it. And then it's got the Canadian flag, the back there, which is a nice touch. And then really nice tail logo there, just the red maple leaf. It looks so cool. So, yeah. That gets spot number 7. Then, again, another similar one. This is just a plain white plane, but it's a cool international carrier to have. It's the Turkish Airlines. What I like about this group of 777s is it's pretty diverse in, like, the variety and the spread of just the aircraft you get on this list. But, yeah. I think Daron could make a few more 777s that are like international carriers. Like, they should do this more often. I know there's some rare 777s out there, but I don't have too many of them. Okay, so there's some details there. It says it's got the Star Alliance logo, and then I might say something under that. I don't know. It says Turkish Airlines. It's got the Turkey flag. Then a really cool detail about this plane is that little gray, what is that, like a flower? That looks like a dried flower, maybe. It's on both sides. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. And then there it says Boeing 777 something. Not sure. Dash what. And then there's the tail. Darren messed up the stickering on that a bit. Yeah, simple bird, just like so many airline logos. Yeah, cool plane. I might rank that lower, actually. I don't know. The only reason it's that high is because of the little gray marking on the side, which I think is kind of neat. Okay. All right, top 5. Here we go. The only painted model on this list, and could be argued for like second best, but I'm putting it at 5th. It's the United Airlines Boeing 777. Now, there might be multiples of this guy with different registrations, but I don't even care. Yeah, this is a nice plane. They've got this really nice shade of gray on the underside of the aircraft and the engines. And then they've got this gold barrier line that shines all the way down. Yeah, these guys in the 747 make a really good fleet, and they're pretty common planes people have. Yeah, and this plane just has some real shine to it because it's painted, and the United logo looks good, and the tail, look at that tail, it's gorgeous. So yeah, this is a really nice one to have for airports. But yeah, at the front it's got the Star Alliance logo, then it says United in blue letters, and it's got flag and registration, American flag registration, N209UA, and yeah, United tail logo. So that is 5th place. All right, here's the broken one. It is also a United. It is the United Tulip livery Boeing 777. As you can see, it is missing a stabilizer, which is sad, but that's okay. So yeah, this plane is pretty rare to have. This is definitely one of my rarest models. I remember getting this when I was young. I have the tulip livery 747 too. So yeah, it's stickers. It's blue underside, blue engines with silver lining at the ends, and there's like this light blue kind of that you can see course to the back of the plane. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Stickers are peeling off because I've had this guy for so long. But yeah, it says United. It's got the classic U logo with the blue and red. And then American flag registration N51OUA. I feel like I've heard that registration before. And then you've got the U tail, which is really nice to look at. Yeah, it's a cool plane. I'm going to put it off to the side for now, but yeah, we'll say that place is fourth. Then coming in at third, we've got none other than one of the drippiest liveries out there. However, it is stickers. The Air Canada Boeing 777 in the mint livery. Yeah, this plane is just gorgeous looking. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's got like this mint tone to the entire thing. It's not white. It's not even like the American Airlines. It's like mint. And I really like that about it. I'm pretty sure there's an A340 of this that you can find out there. There's like a double playset of like the A340 or something. I got the double playset, 777 playset, which is rare, but they were just 777s, whereas you can find, like, there's a such thing as a double A340 playset, which is extremely rare. So yeah, that would be cool to add to the collection. But anyways, it's got the Star Alliance logo. The underside and the engines are also mint color. Then it's got the red maple leaf, the red Air Canada logo. And then yeah, it's got registration over there, C-FIVK. And then I think it says Boeing 777-something in black lettering down there. Very hard to see. And there's the tail logo. That's just so cool. It almost reminds me of like Call of Duty or something. It's such a cool logo. Yeah, okay, you can see the details better on this side. What does that say? Boeing 777-300ER? I think so. Or -200, but it looks like 300. And yeah, so there's that guy placing third in the collection. Okay, and now this is one of the rarest, and I think my second rarest, if not my rarest plane in my entire collection. One that I barely ever talk about or show on this channel. You can only really catch this guy in my collection videos. It's the Varig Boeing 777, which used to be the flagship airline of Brazil before they ceased operations in 2007, I think. Yeah, this plane is really rare and very hard to find, and hardly anybody has this. And I think I was like 2 when I got it. I think one of my mom's work friends bought 2 of them and sent them over to me from Brazil when they were at the airport, or brought them to me as a gift, which was really, really nice. Sadly, this one is broken. However, I brought it because you can get a very good look of the Varig tail on this broken one. Yeah, these guys have been through the storm, and I really regret how much I damaged them, but luckily this one is still fully operational, even though it looks like awful. So yeah, there's some type of words down there at the front which are like scraped off, and then it says Varig. And then yeah, the underside is blue, engines are blue. The wings have become like this yellowish color. That might be just because of aging. And then at the back, you can see the Brazilian flag there, which is a really cool touch. And a registration, which is pretty scraped off and I can't read. And then, yeah, there's the tail, which is like this compass with circles on it, which is really cool. Like, this is a cool plane. Here, you can see the registration a little bit better on this side. Looks like it ends in VNS. Then you can see the Brazilian flag. So, yeah, that guy's number 2 on the list. And there's the Here's the tail logo. It's a really, really cool plane. I'm gonna try and get a thumbnail. There we go. All right. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that one. That's one of my rarest in my entire collection. And then coming in at number 1, another pretty rare one of mine, which I have a few of, although most of them are broken. The American Airlines Boeing 777 in the old chrome livery. And this one is just absolutely gorgeous. I've loved this one ever since I was a kid. This is a new one, though. I haven't had this one since I was a kid. I found this off of eBay in an unopened play set and bought it just so that I could have one in good condition. Yeah, the chrome doesn't shine like it does in real life. However, it's still a very nice plane. So yeah, the whole thing is like this dark gray. The underside is this shiny silver. If I can find one, you can see the difference there. It's really nice. And then yeah, down the whole aircraft we got this blue, white, and red stripe to represent like America. And there's the iconic tail. It says American in red lettering with white borders. Not much details on it. And then it says AA, red, blue with the ribbon, and little American flag there on the top of the tail. So yeah, that's pretty nice detailing for the tail. It looks really good. And yeah, although you can't really find this airplane at airports or in the skies anymore, it's still a really nice model to have in the collection. So yeah, guys, there you have it. That is my 777 collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of all these planes. Which ones are your favorite? It's 10 in total. They're all pretty cool. So yeah, stay tuned for A380s and then 787s coming out in a bit. I'll see you guys later. Bye.